Welcome back to the show, everyone. We are playing Evil Genius, and it's been a few days since I recorded my last session, and I've pretty much been thinking of nothing but this game. For some reason, I don't know why, but well, other than the fact that I really enjoy it. So when we last left off, we've earned the right to get ourselves a new henchman, and we're going after Dr. Butcher, or whatever his name is. The Butcher. He is a doctor. And he wears a clown mask and runs around and hacks people up with double butcher knives. It's lovely. He hits a little less hard than Moko, who runs around and punches people, but he's a little faster on his feet, so I like him. We'll probably get a mental henchman next, because even though mental henchmen can't really fight all that well, they can gather intel a lot faster than even scientists, so I like having one or two to run around and find me some missions. And in the meantime, other than that, we are trying to raise our notoriety to 200, which is very close by. Just getting the Butcher is going to raise it by 5, and a no-risk mission pretty much always succeeds. I've noticed the hard way that sometimes it doesn't. Like, if you only send one worker in a no-risk mission, it doesn't always pay out. Usually I try to send 2 or 3. I kind of overdid it with this one, though. I don't know why I sent so many dudes. There we go. And we didn't lose anyone. Excellent. But, man, we pissed Anvil off something fierce. Alright, so we're going to have to sit back. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Brian, one of my regulars, requested that we let the radios play, so I will try to remember to do that. Alright, we're going to, let's see, Smash has a flag. I'm trying to find other missions, or other missions that don't require physical loot, since that will make this more difficult than it needs to be. We need 6 workers and 6 techies here. It's a risk of 3, but it would only take 30 seconds. Like, the mission's a minute, but it would only take 30 seconds with that many techies, so 6 workers, 6 techies. I don't think I even need to add anybody else. We'll switch that to plotting. I believe it's South Africa that eventually earns me the right to set up casinos. So I'm gonna do that. All right. One other thing I've neglected to do is read everybody's backstory, and I know some of you might be interested in that. So, when Alexis's father died, bequeathing his multi-million-dollar fortune and media empire to her, it would have been easy for her to conform to the traditional young heiress template, frittering the money away on wining, dining, and generally living the high life. Despite being spoiled rotten, however, Alexis was also highly motivated and intelligent with a sharp awareness of the way the world worked. Her hard work and piercing intellect saw her take the helm of her father's media empire with aplomb, and global revenues soon quadrupled under her shrewd leadership. Alexis was not without her vices, however. Years of being daddy's little princess gave her a colossal ego and a need for constant adoration. After a few brief years of contentment, the sycophantic praise she received from the flunkies in her company was no longer enough. Seeking a wider audience to worship her, she moved in front of the cameras and soon became America's darling, gaining widespread acclaim for her TV and film roles. All too soon, the glamour faded. Alexis wanted more. More adulation, more wealth, and more power. Alexis wanted the world. Alexis's beautiful presence? Is that supposed to be presence? Presence, and alluring personality commands unswerving devotion from her minions. If you play as Alexis, your minions' loyalty drain rate will be reduced. Which is why I like using her, because running around and chasing after the dudes who try to leave my employ kind of irritates me. And here's the Butcher. Dr. Ethan Asia was a brilliant young medical student. Graduating at the head of his class, everyone foresaw a glittering future at the very top of his profession. To his tutor's shock, Ethan snubbed all of the prestigious clinics that offered him places, choosing instead to travel to Papua New Guinea to help the poor and the needy. One day, Ethan was tending to the village invalids when a catastrophe struck. The native Ethan was tending to, suffering a heart attack, and Ethan's own pancreas burst. In excruciating agony, Ethan did the only thing he could think of. He transplanted the dead man's pancreas into himself. Ethan passed out many times during the operation, but he managed to complete it and survive. There was a drawback, however. The deceased was a cannibal, and the pancreas was cursed. The new pancreas granted Ethan extended life, but it also turned him into a monstrous butcher with a hankering for human flesh. You didn't know your pancreas had some of your personality, did you? Well, now you know. And the more we know, the more we learn. So I'm going to update this trap slightly. I was actually thinking about this. See, this is how you know a game's really good. It's when you think about it constantly when you're not playing. I mean, I was at work doing my work things, and I found myself a little idle, and I decided what better way to spend my time than to scheme a little bit for Evil Genius. So, I'm going to take away these two pop-up traps, and we're going to replace it with a nerve gas trap, which we managed to unlock a couple episodes ago. The nerve gas trap does the same effect, but it's stronger. However, it won't attract like a wide range of dudes. It'll only strike anyone standing in these 4 tiles here. So we'll set that up once these guys get organized. Is he the only one? Okay, we've got everybody here. And I haven't checked to see if I can upgrade Ivan. I cannot. Ah, well. So yeah, we're just hanging out. Basically, the reason I'm not really even pushing for anything right now is I'm letting the heat dissipate from Smash, because they have a flag mission over here that I want. It's a high risk, but high notoriety as well. Smash also has one here, which is much lower risk and much less notoriety, although that might be the better option, since I won't need that much notoriety to break 200. But first we have to get everything else done. Alright, so here is our... Or not? Oh, I know why. We need to change this room to a corridor, that's why. So that's going to be a waste of money, and a little bit of waste of time, but that's okay. So we're going to update that top side shack, and we're going to keep going with these missions here. We probably don't need to do anything else that you guys need to see, so I'm going to time skip ahead to when something interesting happens. Ah, crap, here we go. Hello, Mariana Mamba. I would flirt with you since you're wearing that tiny orange bikini, but good God, you would kill me. So you can see she's got 1 knife, but I think she actually pulls out 2 if shit hits the fan. And now we need to go build a panic room real quick. In order to build the panic room, I'm actually going to send... Shit. Please tell me... Okay, we'll send him the hammer. I'm going to actually send my henchmen away. Henchmen have 3 lives, and if... They cannot be permanently... They don't lose a life unless they are killed by a super agent. But when killed by a super agent, they lose... they lose 1 life, and if they lose all 3, they're gone permanently. There is no way to get them back. So I tend to give myself a panic room deep into the base where I stick my henchmen if I want to keep them safe and out of the way. Son of a bitch, I don't really have that much room left on the island, do I? Let's see. We'll put it here. Yeah, that should be fine. Because if you have a security level 4 door, then your henchmen can be ordered through it, but they will never walk through it on their own. Meanwhile, I need to keep track of Mariana. I've lost her. And, oh, there she is. When she leaves, there's never an announcement, but that music you heard when she first appeared, that is her theme music. And as I explained, I think, in an episode or 2 ago, from now on, whenever she appears, we won't see the zoom in, we won't see her name, but we'll hear that theme music. And depending on who we're being attacked by, I actually do have mild gaming panic attacks, depending on who it is. You will probably hear me scream profanity half the time whenever one of those people pop up. But Mariana is the weakest, which is why she appears first, and she is particularly susceptible to psychological weakening, and which is great because she's on the opposite side of the island right now anyway, so that's fine. She can waste her time. But if she gets close, the valets and the spinnies will have to put their work in and earn a paycheck. Why am I losing so many dudes? I don't have too many valets or workers left. It must be from sending them for that mission. Ugh. But anyway, so I'm shipping my henchmen over to the Eastern Bloc because Hammer has no heat on me at the moment. This way they can siphon a little money, but they're safe, because if they get knocked out while abroad, they just pop back up on the island eventually. So this way, all 3 henchmen will be safe. They will not die. Wow, that I am not generating much heat at all. It's kind of weird. Now, there is a glitch, just in case you're watching this for tips. There is a glitch with your henchmen. If a henchman says shortens the duration of acts of infamy, they actually lengthen it, which is horrifying. Like, just to give you an example, this mission should require to take 1 minute. But if I reassign the Butcher to North Africa, now the mission would take 1:06. It doesn't sound like much, but it's percentage-based. And it's a very unwelcome surprise when you don't realize it's happening, and all of a sudden you put a whole bunch of henchmen in an area, and suddenly the mission takes twice as long to do as it should. So, it's a glitch that I accidentally found when working with the matron many years ago. And ever since then, I realized that you just can't have your... Anyone who says shortens acts of shortens acts of infamy needs to stay home during missions. But he still steals money, which is good. So, meanwhile... Okay, where'd Mariana go? When it's just Mariana on the island, it's not so bad. But once she starts getting joined by other people, we need to panic. Oh, speaking of panic, the reason I do my panic room here is this way, if we have a super agent appear on the island and I can't do anything about it and I can't send my henchmen away, I'll stick them in the panic room behind a security 4-door. That way they're safe, they're super deep in the base, and they won't come out until I get rid of the super agent. So it's a plan. We know what we're doing here. Well, you guys' lives are forfeit because you're a little deep in the base. So we have ourselves a plan. We'll be okay, because like I said, Mariana by herself isn't too bad of a problem, and we have 15 spin doctors, so we're gonna be okay. We are totally gonna be okay here. We just have to wait a little while and not make this worse on ourselves. Like, you know, uh-oh, forces are fighting? Oh, that was from the... Yeah, it's fine. So Mariana usually... Mariana has a special ability where she will immediately cut a minion's loyalty to 0, which means he'll try to leave. But she can only do it like once or twice per island visit, so she's not even that much of a threat. She's very easy to contain, and even if she does do that, I have a chance to make that minion get captured and convert him back to my side. But the other super agents, you will see that they have much stronger and more annoying abilities. They are pretty difficult. But so far, so good for now. So I need to... What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna go after this mission. 4 workers, a valet, and a guard. Okay, 4 workers, a valet, a guard, and 5 techies. And that should do it. How much is that worth? I need 3. This one has a notoriety of 5. Awesome! That's how close we are. Once I run that flag mission, we'll have the notoriety requirement to move on to the second half of the game. So it won't be that much longer, which I've said for about 3 episodes. But you guys got to realize, like, one of the things that you're not seeing, each of these episodes takes me on average about 45 minutes to shoot. It's 45 minutes of me playing for 20 minutes of you watching. I think episode 10 took me an hour to do, and it's a fun hour, but it's a lot of waiting, and that's why I'm time skipping the hell out of it, because, you know, it wouldn't be that fun to watch every second of this. Oh, wait, she did it. She just converted one of my dudes. She just converted one of my spin doctors, or dropped his loyalty. That he might escape, because I don't have anyone in the area who can beat him up. Yeah, he's gonna run. Okay, we'll let him go. The nice thing about the way I've got my numbers arranged here is that since I've... Okay, the real downside to that is she may have... Oh, never mind, no one punched her. Excellent. Okay, good. I was afraid that calling the red alert was going to make someone punch Mariana, which was just going to result in tragedy for me. But everything worked out. I can't believe I let anyone get that deep in the base. I need to watch it a little better. Let's make sure there's no one here. No, doesn't look like there's anyone else here other than this tourist. We'll get the tourist out of here. Yeah, okay, we're alright. And you saw our beefcake bodyguard here do the punching. You like him? Shirtless, except the little bow tie. Find it hilarious. He didn't take any damage either. That's awesome. Billy Bob. And our girl is mostly healed already. Excellent. I reacted quickly enough. But yeah, every time... Nice animation. I sort of have a reflex with this game with that kind of thing. Like, as soon as I hear emergency, I just slap that red button. And, you know, whatever happens, happens. So, and the nice thing about having that bodyguard is I have a split second that I can actually react to it. Why is this dude... Wait, what? A saboteur? Wait a minute. Are you here by yourself, dude? That's weird. Usually they're not here by themselves. Where did Mariana go? Is that her? Yep, Mariana. And she stole one of my briefcases. But that's okay. So we stunned her because we took her smarts down. Our spinnies did it. And now... one of our guys will grab that cash. She must have grabbed it when one of the minions dropped it when I called for the red alert. So we need to be a little careful here. I am going to work on getting everyone dealt with. Try to not really cleanse the island, but at least control the island, because right now we've lost a little bit of control. Looks like we're good though now. I think we've got everything organized. So here's Mariana, and she's wasting her time by scratching her head and standing here being dumb, which is good because eventually she'll get bored and leave. And then we'll be safe again. So we handled this first one very well. Not any problems at all. It could not have gone better. Now we just have to wait her out so she gets the hell out of here. See, when I was a rookie and played this game, I cared too much about military, and if you engage the super agents, it always turns out badly because they are too strong, and they will wipe you out. So I found that it's much better to play a psychological game, because if nothing else, like if she punches a dude, like this is again using the mechanics against the game. If she punches someone and then she starts the animation where she's like confused. Uh-oh. Damn it. She's dropping the loyalty of another one of my spinnies. Yep, his loyalty goes to 0, but we were on him quickly enough, so we'll capture him and convert him back to our side. Is she leaving? Tell me she's leaving. I can't click her. Retrieving goods. Nope, she's found something she wants to steal. Oh, we grabbed the briefcase from her. Okay, we're doing alright. Wait. Damn it, she likes going after, she tends to physically attack any military unit on site, which is another problem. Yeah, that was pretty damn efficient. She's very stabby. But she's about to go on camera. And this spinny is responding. This spinny is responding. We'll have her under control. Okay. Yeah, it's always delicate dealing with these super agents. So in tomorrow's episode, we're going to keep working with her, and we're going to try to get her the hell out of here. And I'm going to, once she's out of here, we'll start the next part of our evil genius plan. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you tomorrow for another episode.